Good morning, dear children. I am Ravinder Malik, your English teacher. Again, I welcome you all in online classes of RED Group of Schools, Future Class Chhajar. Dear children, in yesterday's class, we have discussed about adverb, and I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. Students, now we will discuss capitalization and punctuation. Before starting the topic, we need to discuss about the learning objectives, or we can say why. Why do we need to learn about capital letters and punctuation marks? Students, after learning this, or why they are helpful, why punctuation marks and capital letters are helpful, because after using them, readers can understand the text easily, and writers use capital letters and punctuation marks to help the readers better understanding what is written. Okay, so and it is the punctuation mark which helps us to make the meaning clear. Now students, first of all discuss punctuation marks. Students, you use in your daily life when the sir will ask questions, your parents will ask your questions, means we can say a questions and with a question mark. So where do we use question mark? I don't need to tell a lot about it. When will you be finished? Okay, what is your name? So after that what we will put? We put question mark. Got it? And the questions can start from WH family as well as from helping verbs or auxiliary verbs, we can say. Do you like chocolate? Okay, yesterday also you have taken chocolate, today also you are demanding. Now beta. Okay, do you like study? Nice. Yes. Do you like playing? What are you doing? Are you going with me on a picnic? But I am not going. So these are the questions, and after these questions we put question mark. Next, punctuation mark is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is used a statement that expresses strong feeling or excitement ends with exclamation mark. Okay, so we can say hooray, we have won the match. Hooray, I got the link of Zoom class. So after that, these interjections, hooray, alas, sad, ah, poo, etc., we use exclamation mark. And many sentences are there, exclamatory sentence. We can say, what a beautiful flower, what a beautiful mobile do you have, Ankit. So what a beautiful day it was, it is, sorry. So after these exclamation marks, exclamation sentence, exclamatory sentence, we use punctuation mark. We can say it exclamation mark. Next, we also use comma. Now we'll talk about comma. A comma separates thing in a series. We can say I at students. Do you have pen, pencil, and paper? Okay. If I'll give up 100 rupees, what will you purchase? You maybe say that, sir, I'll purchase chocolate, biscuit, fruity, and so on. Okay, so these words, if you are using many words of the same category, so we need to separate them with a comma. Like I ate pizza, a burger, and ice cream. So what is the use of commas? Why do we use? We need to take pause here, a short pause. We don't need to. Some students, what they do? I ate pizza, a burger, and ice cream. That is wrong. You need to read it. I ate pizza, a burger, and ice cream. So when we use comma, we need to use take short pause. Next, student, comma is also used. Comma is also comes before the conjunctions that compound independent clause. Okay, and we can say that she finished her work and then she went to bed. So there are two clauses in a sentence, and when we join the another clause, independent clause, two independent clauses are there. At that time, we use comma to join them. Got it? So how we will speak? She finished her work and then she went to bed. So we need to take pause after work. Students, now punctuation mark. Here we are talking about comma again. So a comma also separate an interruption from the rest of the sentence. Okay, an interruption. What do we mean by interruption? We can say noun in the position also we can say it. Mr. Walker was very happy. This is a sentence, but here our teacher is also written. This is the interruption, or we can say noun is opposition. So if the noun, the another noun which describe that noun, the same noun, at that time we put it into commas. So how we'll call it? Mr. Walker, our teacher, was happy. Next one. Comma is also used to quoted words from the rest of the sentence. Rest of the sentence means we can say when we use inverted commas, at that time we also need to use comma. Like she remarked, I wanted to go. Okay, so at that time also we use comma. Next, student, punctuation mark is there, colon. Colon is used here, you can see in the red letters also. After punctuation is also used here. Two dots are there. So students, a colon shows the reader that a list or exclamation follows. Okay, so how can we say that I'll need the following item? I need the following items, then you tell the items: scissors, papers, glues and pen. So when we need to make the list, you need to tell the list. So students, you need to do in the homework you get not the following student will send their homework after that colon, and then after your name is given there. So colon use the show the reader that a list explanation follows, means a list is given below. Now punctuation mark, we'll talk about here. Quotation mark, yes, it is used in direct, indirect speech. In direct speech we use it. Quotation marks are used to identify the exact word of a speaker. When we quoted the exact word, at that time we use it. Can be, the words can be a renowned or a famous or eminent poet, author, celebrity can be there. So we can here read that President Bush said, comma, inverted comma. We always use comma and then inverted comma for the quoted statement. We will not tire, will not falter and will not fail. So this is the use of quotation mark. In red letters you can see quotation mark. I can say Sumit said, sir, due to fever I can't attend class today. So this is the example. Student, you can also use the examples. Whatever your teachers, whatever your friend says to you about you, you can say, my friend said to me, you are nice, my friend, or such things. Next, students, periods, or we can say full stop. We can say full stop, we can say dot, we can say full periods also. Where do we use it? At the end of a sentence. Here we are talking about the punctuation mark. So at the end of a sentence we use periods, we use full stop. Example is given here, please be quiet. Students, please be quiet. So after quiet we use periods. After the completing of a sentence we always use, not in all sentences but in assertive and assertive we can say, and the name of other is imperative also, we use full stop. Next, after an initial like Susan B. Anthony, if your name is like my name is Ravinder Malik, so I can say R.M. got it? So we can say it's abbreviation also. Next, as a decimal, है ना, you write ना, you got 60.5 marks, so we use here point is, we can say dot here, period. 16.5 means at that time we need to stop there. Next, after abbreviations like Mrs., Mr., Doctor, Dr, we write na Dr, then dot. So in modern English I want to tell you students that dot is with abbreviations are not in use. आजकल की मॉडर्न ग्रामर में आजकल यूज़ नहीं करते हम डॉटेज को, फुल स्टॉप्स को इन एब्रीवेशंस में. नेक्स्ट, आफ्टर फाइनल एब्रीवेशंस, ओके, एटसेट्रा, व्हेन यूज दैट टाइम आल्सो वी यूज डॉट और फुल स्टॉप. स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट apostrophe. So apostrophe is also a punctuation mark, interesting punctuation mark. It is used to form possessive of noun, like we can say the boy's hat, okay, 3 days journey, Ankit's cap, okay, Rasmi's father. So at that time we use apostrophe. And other use of apostrophe is to omission of letters. Sometimes we write a contraction, we can say contraction form. He'll means he will, I means I am, okay, it means it is. Next one is to form plurals. With the help of apostrophe we can make the plurals of letters and digit, okay, like p's. Mind your p's and q's means आपके जितने भी p's हैं q's हैं उनको ठीक करो, okay. So next also we can say the ones, twos, threes, fours. If you put the apostrophe s with the letters digits also, we can make them plural. Hyphen or dash. Student, hyphen or dash is also used. Why and where? To use a hyphen to join two or more words serving as a single adjective before a noun, like chocolate covered peanuts, 2-stories house, means two joined adjectives are given there. At that time we use hyphen. Next one, use a hyphen with compound numbers. Compound numbers, we can say compound nouns, 45, 62. So these are the compound nouns. After that we will discuss about the capital letters. All sentence begin with capital letters, student. Yes, we enjoyed reading the book. Those girls finished cleaning the counter. I don't need to tell about the where we do use capital letters, and capital letters make that words particular or specific, we can say. Capital letters we also use with proper noun that begin with capital letters, like Mrs. Clark asked if Ammi would help, Uncle Rob talked. So the name of the lesson is also given here, na? Then also we use uncle. If we are talking about a particular uncle, then we can say uncle, auntie, and name of that person. Capital letters also used with I. I is also used. I, we can say the pronoun I is always capitalized. Keep in mind, student. So capitalize the name of specific person, place and geographical location. Specific persons means we can say her sister for name of the persons, and Middle East, Madrid, Spain, these are the name of the countries, and Middle East and the famous thing. We can say the geographical location or specific things are there, specific person, place or thing, but don't capitalize the direction. Capitalize the first, last and all important words. In title, title is given on the name of the lessons, or you can say name of the poems. You can find there, okay, like there is an example in the Lake Isles, Lake of the Woods, War and Peace. So here we can see that the name of the title is there. So we don't need to use article, preposition and coordinating conjunction. They can't be used capitalized, like the, of, इनका कैपिटल नहीं है तो आपको इसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो मेन वर्ड्स हैं उनको कैपिटल में राइट करेंगे हम एट द टाइम ऑफ हेडिंग्स. टाइटल. Capitalize the day of the week, months and the holidays. Yes, very simple. So but don't capitalize the name of season, student, like Western Valentine Day, February 14, Tuesday this year. Capitalize the name of historical event also. If you have read about the historical events, Battle of Panipat, Battle of World War III, World War II, etc. but don't use the name of religion, capitalize the name of religion and religion terms. Okay, name of religion and religion term, Hindu, Muslim, Islam, we can also use capital in capital letter. Capitalize the language, nations, nationalities and words based on the such words, like South Africa, Chinese, English. Nationalities are given here, languages are given here. Before the name of language, lessons, nationalities, they are used in a capital. Capitalize title when they precede name. If name is given before that title, then we need to capitalize that title. Like we can say the President Clinton. So Clinton is the name of president. So before that title is given president, so we use it capital. But generally before the name we don't. After the name, if the title is given, that at that time we don't need to use. Like Mr. Louis, who was chairman of the board of the director. So chairman is given after the name, so we will not capitalize it. Next one, student, capitalize the first word of a direct quotation. Okay, first word must be capital, like direct indirect speech is given here na, this. Susan said this, so T must be capital, but don't capitalize the first word of the second part of divided quotation unless it start a new sentence. Students, I think, next example you can see, I think, I is capital, replied Shasha, that we will not be capitalized T here, because only one time we capitalized that statement which is written in quotation mark, only first sentence. If it is divided, then we can't use the second sentence in capital letter. So students, I hope that you have cleared all the things we have discussed about the punctuation marks and capital letters, where we use, how we use, and all the things I have told you. Read it, learn it and use it in your life also. And thank you all beta. Bye, goodbye, bye bye.